Everybody, happy Sunday and welcome to In the Green DFS. This is going to be your Sunday NFL free pick video. In this video, we have two separate fantastic plays coming your way. The first play is going to be a Dabble 4-man play with a 10x multiplier. We're going $300 to win $3,000 on that one. And over here in the NFL streets and on the Chalkboard app today, we've got you guys a 2-man anytime touchdown play for National Tight End Day. Going $200 to win about $1,000 on that one with the 5X. Now, guys, before we get this video rock and rolling, let's take a second to get that housekeeping out of the way if you guys don't mind. Let's all work together here today so everyone has that chance to get that additional bonus VIP play. Take a second, guys. Like the video, subscribe to our channel, turn on those post notifications so you don't miss our daily YouTube free pick videos. Make sure you guys share this thing with some friends as well. Very important to us. It means a lot to us when you guys do that. If you have guys or girls that are into the sports betting or DFS thing, share this thing with them so they can enjoy it as well. And of course, most importantly, guys, make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel. When you guys like our video, it is like adding to our tip jar here, and it means a lot to our team here in the green. It shows us that you guys appreciate all the time, effort, and energy we're putting in every single day for these YouTube free pick videos for you guys every day here, okay? Now, also, I want you guys to take a second, if you don't mind, click that hype button. Hype these videos up. We're going to try to get that hype thing rocking and rolling here today for Sunday. We know that our videos have short shelf lives on Sunday because the slate starts at 1 p.m. And obviously, we get our videos out generally really early in the morning, giving you guys the best possible value. Sundays are tricky for us, which is why I'm going to tell you in advance, there's not going to be a recap in today's video. In fact, I have no idea what's even going on in the NBA, which is one of the rarest things for me ever. I have been knee-deep in studying both NFL, watching film, and preparing for the NFL slate we have today on Sunday. So I'm pretty heavy into that right now. I can tell you a second ago over the corner here, I just saw Max Muncy hit a home run, and I think we have him for like a $1,300 payout in VIP and MLB pass, so hopefully that helps us. But couldn't tell you anything that's going on with the NBA right now. I have it completely turned off. I'll check that out when I get out of this video. But again, we'll go over the NBA stuff on the next NBA video, so no need to worry there. For today, we're going to make it a little bit faster video. All the key points are here. We're going to start off with the plans first, just to get them out of the way quick for you guys. For all you new guys that have been asking about the plans that don't seem to get to the end of the videos, I'm going to put them in the front for you guys today. I'll do these very quickly, so bear with me. First things first. Well, that sip of water was first. After that sip of water, let's get into the contest winners for yesterday's video. Now, as you guys know here in the Green DFS, we like to kind of give back to our community a little bit here. And the way we do that is, we have a great community. The way we do that is we ask you guys to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and comment anything below in the comment section. Then we take all those comments and we drop them over here into this YouTube random comment picker. And as you can see today, it's messed up. I'm not sure why it's not working properly, but we have the information we need here, even though it looks kind of funky. 195 comments on yesterday's NBA video. We have these two individuals selected to win that one free week of VIP. It looks like Will201 says, let's get these blue faces. And looks like Dominique Lada says, let's get this bonus pick. So for you guys, Will and Dominique, first off, congratulations. Or Dominic, can't tell how that is. You two, congratulations on winning that free week of VIP. If you two don't mind, I believe you're both gentlemen, please email support@inthegreendfs.com. We will need a screenshot of a YouTube username, a screenshot of your Dabble username, and of course your first and last name. Our team will get you verified and set up as soon as possible, guys. Just be patient with us. Give us about 24 to 48 hours on these. We need one email only. We'll have you set up and get those emails back to you guys as soon as possible. Congrats to you two on winning that one free week of VIP services. Now, let's go over these plans very quickly today. I'm going to make this a kind of a hyper fast version today. I just have a ton of work to do. I have not had any sleep the last few days, and it's going to be a long night making sure that everything is prepared properly for our NFL full season pass players today. We got a little bit of NBA, but it's going to be majorly heavily focused on the NFL today. Obviously, there'll be some NBA that we'll sprinkle in a little bit later in the evening. We don't really like those two early games, but we got some good juice later in the night, so we'll get to that. But for now, let's go over these plans real quick, and I'm going to make it fast. First things first, guys, if you are not on our free plan, you might as well take a second and click on that thing and get that thing done now. It takes 3 seconds to sign up. You don't take your card information out. It's completely free. Once you're on that free plan, you get the free picks that we have in this video sent to you guys the second the video is posted. That means all of our free plan players, and we have a lot over there, all get these plays before anyone else does. That way you guys get a chance to lock these plays in before the lines bump, bounce, or get removed, whatever. Keep in mind that happens a lot here in this industry, especially on football Sunday, so get yourself on the free plan. Not to mention, guys, if today's video gets to 800 likes, everyone on the winnable free plan here is going to receive an additional VIP play sent out at no cost. So you have 2 plays in this video, a 4-man and a 2-man. You have a chance to earn a VIP play, which will be a 3rd man. All you guys got to do is get the video to 800 likes. You can get the 800 likes any time of the day. Let's just say we get to 1 o'clock and we're only at 600 or 650. Well, you guys can push it to 800 over the course of the next couple hours, and we'll get you guys a VIP play for either the late games and the afternoon games or the late night game, of course. We have, which is a pretty good one here tonight as well. So, with that said, next is going to be the VIP play. I'll do this one quick. Again, guys, for all you guys that are on the paid plan, congratulations. We're about to have a lot of fun this season. For all of you guys that aren't to keep asking us questions, I'll make a quick preview for you guys. If you want the VIP, it works like this. All VIP picks and plays for all apps, for all sports, sent right to your phone. You click on subscribe right here. You can use the buy now, pay later option if you want, of course. It's there if you need it. And there's two options for VIP, okay? We got the weekly over here for $149. Good if you want to just dip your toes in the water and try it out. Of course, most people go with the monthly. The monthly is $399. Obviously, it saves you $200 a month, which is the first thing. And the second thing is that you get a full month, 30 days to see our play style. Check it out, see how you like it. Our play style is not like everyone else, guys. I try to tell you guys this in every single video. We do not have to win every day. If you're a sports bettor that thinks you have to win every day, first off, you might as well quit sports betting because you're never going to win every day. And second, our channel is not for you. We go for bigger wins, more splash plays, which is why we do better than a lot of people in the industry overall, why we win every single sport every single year. But you got to be patient with that. You have to have a bit of a bankroll. You're not going to get a win every single day. So with that, and again, we'll see how the slate goes today. We won you guys a free play just a couple days ago, so be patient. They're coming your way. But if you want VIP plays, we got a ton of options today. It's going to be a lot of fun. All sports over here. Click right here and sign up for VIP. Next, we got two options left. We decided to give you guys a promo for just the day. We're going to make it 24 hours today only. Both these passes, 50% off. If you want the NFL full season pass for the entire season, but guys, just so you know, playoffs and Super Bowl are included this. Same with this one here. You get all of the playoffs and the NBA Finals, obviously. If you want the NFL full season pass at 50% off, use code NFL now at checkout. That will give you 50% off. Same for NBA. It gives you 50% off. It drops these prices down to $9.99. You can still use the buy now, pay later option if you want to do the payments on it, but that way you get the full season pass at 50% off at $9.99 using NFL and now right here and NBA now for this one. Also, if you purchase either of these plans today, just today, Sunday only, and you use code NFL now or NBA now for this one, we will also add in the rest of the MLB VIP plays and special plays for you guys for the rest of the World Series as well. All right, that's the plans. You guys know what to do. Now let's get you over to the next part of the video. Before we get into the plays, I'm going to show you two promos here that are important for you today. First things first, guys. When I tell you guys this video gets to 800 likes, we have additional VIP play coming out. Well, those VIP plays are going to be on one of two apps today, Onyx or Sleeper. You'll want both those downloaded and ready to go. First things first, Onyx has the best promo in the industry. 1 second, guys. Best promo in the industry, hands down, if you ask me. It's the spend 10 to get 100 in free picks. You cannot go wrong. Not to mention you get an additional 15 free picks. They give you 5 bonus picks per day for 3 days straight just to get you started. And it costs you $10. You spend 10, you get 100 in free picks. You literally can't get anything better than this. If you want to take advantage of this, guys, all you have to do is click on the description of our video. Go to the very bottom links and take you here to our stand store. Our stand store just houses all these links here. So like a link house, okay? So by the way, just so you guys that are new know, our business name is In the Green DFS. DFS just stands for Daily Fantasy Sports. We've been dominating DFS since back in 2012 when it came out in our state. I personally have won every single DraftKings contest that DraftKings has to offer except for the Millionaire contest, the $1 million top prize on the NFL season. I've gotten close a couple times, but I haven't hit it yet. Got close the other week too, so we're working on that. But all the rest of them, I've hit them all. I've cashed out all the big ones, all of them, 100Ks, 50Ks, 30Ks, 20Ks, all the 20Ks, 25Ks, and 30Ks you can imagine. So we've won them all over there. But with that said, the DFS is where this thing started. So the business name is In the Green DFS, but our code across all these applications here is always the same, my friends. It's just In the Green. So click right here on Onyx Odds. You see it right here. Make sure the code you punch in says In the Green, just like this, guys, In the Green, and you're good to go for the play 10 or spend 10, get 100 promo on Onyx. It is the best promo in the industry. Make sure you have this locked in, guys. You do not want to be fumbling around with your phone trying to download a new app or get set up with a new promo when I send out a play that's a VIP. When a VIP play comes out later in the day, especially on football Sunday, just a heads up, let's just say we send it for the 4 p.m. slate, right? And we send it out at 3:05 p.m. This thing gets juiced quick. People take this line fast. We have tens of thousands of players that copy our plays. We're close to 40,000 players now. So these players are taking these plays and they're running them up quick. So you want these apps downloaded and ready to go on your phone ahead of time. Don't be fumbling around with that later. After Onyx, we have Sleeper. Sleeper is super easy. Sleeper is going to be like this. You click right here on Sleeper, right here. Make sure the code you punch in says In the Green. Same code, guys. In the Green across all platforms here. You're going to get a free $20 on Sleeper. You guys should all take advantage of this. There's really no reason not to take advantage of this. And again, if you guys appreciate and love what we do for you guys here, when you get that free 20, make sure you make a little small deposit. They're also going to give you a deposit match up to 100%, 100% deposit match, which helps you guys as well if you want to put more money on there. When you make those small deposits, we get a small kickback, and that is how we have these free pick videos. So Sleeper, easy enough, free 20. Click right here on Sleeper. Make sure the code says In the Green. You get that free 20 from Sleeper. If you want a free 10 from Better, this goes away very soon. Free $10 from Better plus a $200 bonus cash with an Aaron Rodgers free pick. Guys, you can take this Aaron Rodgers free pick, get this free $10, take one or two of the plays from this video, and compare it with this free pick here on Better, and now you just boosted a bankroll with a very simple play. So click right here on Better. Make sure the code you punch in says In the Green, and you're good to go for the Better free $10. Last promo, most important one of this particular video. It's the chalkboard promo. Now, the first play we give you guys today is going to be on Dabble, our favorite app. It's the 4-man play on Dabble. By far the best payout on Dabble than anywhere else, which you'll see in a minute. But the second play we gave you guys is on chalkboard. Now, we shopped the market for a really nice anytime touchdown play for tight ends today, given that, we do really well with tight end touchdowns anyways. It's something we've done really well with in our past. But more importantly, today is what they call National Tight Ends Day, so we got to give you guys some love for that. I think we sniped out 2 really good ones here today that should get in the end zone as far as we see it, so we'll give you that one. It's going to be on chalkboard. To get chalkboard, guys, click right here on chalkboard. Make sure the code you punch in says in the green, just like this, just in the green. Get the free pick over here on chalkboard, plus the 100% deposit match to get yourself rolling. Guys, make sure you can use the free pick if you want for Josh Allen if you want to use it, but our play is not going to require it. If you're a small bettor, you can add this on it if you want, just for a little extra juice. But guys, use these promo packs every day on chalkboard. I'm getting big time payouts. In fact, I made a big mistake. I just realized I saw that Max Muncy home run over the corner here of my shoulder here. I realized that I had a home run boost, 30% home run boost I wanted to use today. I would have used it on one of those guys in there, one of those Dodgers. Probably Muncy or Freddie, to be honest. So probably missed a little bit extra, but a $1,300 cash out is still good for that one. Use the promo packs, okay? So if you need chalkboard for the second play, just click right here on chalkboard. Make sure the code says in the green. You guys are good to go. Also, if you guys are in California, Texas, or New York, or New Jersey, those last few standing states that don't allow single bets yet, I know your states are behind. If you need some single bet options, click right here on Profit X. Make sure the code says in the green. And now you guys in those states that can't use single bets can now use single bets on Profit X using code in the green. All right, let's get into the picks now today, my friends. I appreciate you being so patient. As always, these free pick videos do not exist without, and guys, I don't like to do these I'm not going to go through all these wins, but when you see me scrolling through this, I'm going to have this removed. So these are just like tons and tons of wins from that we've, accumulated over time. And these are like things that Dabble posted, 90K win where everyone, copied this play. We've had a lot of these over the years. We've had a lot of these 50Xs that are a lot of fun, which we'll be getting back to doing now that NBA and NFL is back, because we have another one here with Sabonis here. We hit the 4-man. And won 135K off of them with Dabble as well. So with that said, guys, let's get into play number 1. It's going to be on Dabble today. Speaking of Dabble, it'll be on Dabble today. It is going to be a 4-man play for you guys with the 10X. Yes, I know. I could have given you guys a 3-man play, which, look, I know you guys like the 3-man plays because they have a safe element to them. And they do, guys. Look, if you want the truth, if you want to win the most, if you're not worried about the amount of money you're winning, you just want to win the most, play 2-man plays. They make the most sense, or single bets, obviously, but 2-man plays make the most sense. It's big football day right here on Thursday, $12,000 day. But guys, look, simple. If you want to, have a little more fun and look for these bigger plays, the 3-mans and 4-mans are a lot of fun, but they are more difficult to win. So just keep that in mind when you guys see us putting out these 4-man plays. If you don't love the play, guys, you can leave a play off, leave 2 plays off. Take what you like, leave what you don't. There's never a requirement for you to copy our same exact play. As always, you guys are responsible for your own bets 100% of the time. Do not ever come to our chat or our comments on YouTube yapping and complaining about losing a play. That's not how this works. If you're a paid player, that's different. You can contact us via email. We'll help you with whatever there might be some confusion on. No problem. A lot of times we have guys that don't understand how to bet properly when they first get in our VIP. I shouldn't say a lot of times, it's rare, but when they don't, we don't mind helping you guys. If you're a free plan player, please don't come yapping and talking shit if we lose a play. That is not how this is going to work. These are our plays. You can copy them if you want. You can always take what you want and leave what you don't. It's completely up to you guys. We had someone in the comments, only one comment. It's always one annoying person. What do you say? Something like, I've been copying your plays for months and I've never won. Well, brother, you're completely lost in space. I don't know what plays you're copying, but we literally just won this free play 2 days ago, I think it was. We won this play. Well, that wasn't a free play. We won this free play a couple days before that. Come on, dude. We won this one on last Thursday. We've been hitting them nonstop, so get out of here. Our play style doesn't require us to win every day, so to claim you've been here for a month or multiple months and haven't ever won, you're talking nonsense. So anyways, with that said, guys, let's get into the beautiful play we got for you guys today. I really love this play. And again, like I told you guys a minute ago, this is our full-time business if you haven't figured it out by now. We've been very successful in this industry. A lot of people call me the GOAT in DFS side of things, and I appreciate all that. But the truth is, we are good at this stuff. So, we put a lot of time into this stuff, and today was one of those days where I gave up, this whole week, but this last few days, I gave up everything to ensure that you guys were in the right spot to win today, especially our paid players. Know in advance, and I'm not done yet. I'll be working all night on these, but just know in advance for this free plan, this took a lot of work, a lot of time. I watched a lot of film on this, which is something I don't always have to do, but today I had to for a couple of reasons. I'll break into it first. If you love the play, copy it. If you don't, no big deal. We have a $300 bet on this one with the 10X to win $3,000. If you don't have Dabble yet and you want to do this play for just $5, if you're new to Dabble, you don't have it yet, click on Dabble. Make sure the code says in the green. Deposit just $5 on Dabble. They're going to give you $25 free, give you $30 to drop on this 10X for a chance to win $300, and it'll only cost you $5 for new people. All right, let's get into it. Play number 1. We're taking none other than one more sip of water here. All right, sorry, guys. Play number one, we're taking Dallas Goedert. Over 51.5 receiving yards. Before we go any further, I know this line is outrageous. So again, if you don't want to take a play, you can leave it off. I'm going to break down why we're using Dallas Goedert in this play, even with the insane 51.5 receiving yards line, okay? So the Giants will travel to take on the Eagles at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time today. Now, the point total in this game is 43.5, and the Giants are 7-point underdogs. Now, before we dive too deep into this, guys, listen. What we feel is the riskiest play of the four. This would be the riskiest of the four. So I wanted to put this one first to you guys so you know in advance. If you don't love it, you can leave it off. We're not going to hurt our feelings. We love it so much that we have to play it even with the high line. So here's the deal. It's important to note that A.J. Brown will not play in this game. So A.J. Brown is out, okay? That leaves, obviously, top targets being Dallas Goedert and Devonta Smith. Now, Goedert has gone over this line only one time in his 6 games this season. I'm going to say it again. Dallas Goedert has gone over 51.5 receiving yards only one time this season out of his 6 games. However, that just happened to be the last time he played the Giants a couple of weeks ago. He had 9 receptions, 110 yards, and a touchdown. Now, when we filtered out games where A.J. Brown did not play with Dallas Goedert, Dallas went over this line in three or four of those games, okay? And one being against the Giants last year as well. So good form there. Now, the Giants rank 28th in the NFL when it comes to receiving yards allowed, but there's more. The Giants are bottom 5 in yards per game allowed, and they give up the 3rd most yards per catch per game. These guys are not good when it comes to the passing game. They're just not. The Giants are also extremely susceptible in the slot, and well, as you may know, Dallas Goedert is going to be operating out of the slot almost this entire game. Now, with A.J. Brown out, again, top receiver, wide out target, big boy, big body target. With A.J. Brown out, we can see Devonta Smith playing more of a wideout role here. Now, Devonta Smith is generally more of a slot receiver, but in a game like this, they don't have a ton of talent for the wideouts. And obviously, Devonta Smith plays the wideout here and there, but this is a game we see him moving more to that wideout role, leaving Dallas Goedert to eat the middle of the field soft spot that these Giants can't seem to defend. These Giants are terrible to slot receivers and anything in the slot. So tight ends, slot receivers, anything over the middle, the Giants are in huge trouble. They just cannot slow them down. We love Dallas Goedert here, even with the high line for play number one. Let me show you guys something real quick. Okay, I'm going to take you over to the Outlier Research Tool. This is the Outlier Research Tool. First things first, it is just a research tool. Let me break this down the old way first. Let me go down to what I really want to show you guys here. So 2025, as you can see here. First things first, we'll start with this, okay? 51.5 yards is his yardage total currently, okay? It's Dallas Goedert of the Eagles. They're at home today, first off. We like that. Second, see right here, Giants receiving yards defense are terrible. They rank 28th in the NFL, receiving yards allowed, not good. But here's the kicker. In all these games this season, Dallas Goedert only went over one time, which makes this look kind of scary. I understand that. The line is really juiced. I also understand that. He went over 110 yards right here, 9 receptions against the Giants. I also want to point out in this game, just to be fair, I'm going to show you here, he had 11 targets, 9 receptions, 82% he caught, and they absolutely were trying to come back most of that game. Now, a couple of things can happen in this game. The Eagles are going to try to establish a run. Let me be very blunt with you. They're going to try to establish the run here. Now, the Giants have been okay the last couple of games at stopping the run. In fact, their defense has been a little bit stingy, which kind of helps our play here. But here's the kicker. When we go right here and we filter out games played without number one receiver, A.J. Brown. We take A.J. Brown out of the equation, look what happens, okay? We go back to his last 10 or last 5, whatever it is. Last year, he only played 5 games without A.J. Brown, and he went over 3 of those 5 games, okay? Atlanta game, he did not go over, missed by a few yards here. Against New Orleans, he went absolutely nuclear, similar to the Giants game. He had a great game against Tampa in a game where they were behind, and a great game against the Giants. This is last year's game, obviously, in January, okay? So, in these games, I want to point out the receptions, or the targets and receptions, okay? So, in these games where A.J. Brown is not in the game, we got 6 targets in this game, 8 targets in this game, 11 targets in this game, and 4 targets in this game. So, the games where he was targeted actively, 6, 8, and 11 targets. So, what we're looking at here is a situation where Dallas Goedert is going to be utilized in the pass game heavily in this game with our guy, A.J. Brown, out of the game. Now, as you can see, we're looking at the target share of this team. A.J. Brown far and away number 1. Well, not really far and away because Devonta Smith is right behind him, but A.J. Brown is not in this game, so take him out. Now, you got Devonta Smith as number 1, and right behind him, you got Dallas Goedert. Outside of that, there's not a ton of pass catchers that are really active in this game. Now, they're going to run a couple of 2 tight end sets, some 12, but also keep in mind, they don't really have a good second tight end, which is why we love Dallas Goedert. He's going to be, for sure, the far and away receiving tight end. They don't really throw to anyone else over here. Like Calcaterra can get a catch here and there, but he's just not really an active tight end. And when we look at their receiving core, they don't have much available. They have Johan Dotson, who, again, if you want to use him for a few yards, great. But I think we're going to see a ton of Saquon Barkley, and we're going to see all those third downs go to our guy Dallas Goedert with a couple of the Devonta Smith plays downfield. I think Dallas Goedert's in for a big game today. I love him for play number 1. I understand if you guys want to leave him off. My feelings aren't going to be hurt. Our team's feelings aren't going to be hurt. Everyone here always copies our plays anyway, so if you want to know, our entire staff copies them. Not to mention pretty much everyone I know copies these plays, not counting our actual players. So if you want it, leave it, love it. If you love it, leave it. If you don't, let it off, or leave it off rather. Dallas Goedert, play number 1, over 51.5 receiving yards for play number 1. Play number 2, we're taking the same game, opposite side. We're taking Jackson Dart over 41.5 rushing yards in this game. Now, first things first, Jalen Carter is back for the Eagles D. Now, again, Jalen Carter is a massive game changer. He is very similar to someone like Vita Vea. They're game changers for these defenses, okay? Now, what I mean by that in this situation is this. Okay, so Jalen Carter coming back, we think that's going to bottle up Cam Scatterbo. Okay, that's my thought process on this. I broke this down in multiple different ways. I think that Jalen Carter coming back is gonna make Cam Scatterbo have a much more difficult time, which is also going to force Jackson Dart to pass more in this game. And when Jackson Dart is going back to pass, it's going to also generally mean more rush attempts as well. And what I mean by that is when he's going back to pass and he faces a little bit of pressure, that's when you get quarterbacks sneaking out of the pocket or tucking and running up the middle. I think Jackson Dart is in a really good spot today with the possibility of Cam Scatterbo being at least somewhat shut down here in this game, which is what my thought process is. And Dart's gone over this line in 3 of his last 5 games, okay? The last time he went over was 2 weeks ago against the Eagles, and he ran on those guys for 58 yards on the ground and I think a touchdown or 2 as well. Now, the Eagles ranked 29th in the NFL when it comes to rushing yards allowed to quarterbacks, which also stands out big time in this game. More so, Darius Slay is returning for this game, okay? Which we expect makes it a little bit more difficult on Dart in the passing game, which, of course, leads to him having more opportunities to tuck and run. So I love Slay being back in this game. I think it puts us in a good spot. Look, we don't have Malik Neighbors. Jackson Dart has a few targets he can throw to. He's got a couple of tight ends. He's got a receiver, Wandale Robinson, and maybe Theo. There's not a lot of options for him to throw to over here. He's just, he does have Slayton back, I think, today, so you got a deep threat, but Slayton's only going to get so much action. Look for Jackson Dart to run in this game. Listen, I know this might feel like a trap play. Actually, both these actually feel very trappy if you want the truth out of all 4 plays. But there's no way I'm leaving Jackson Dart out there with Jalen Carter being back in this game. I don't think Cam Scatterbo is going to run as much as he wants to in this game because of that. He stuffs to run very much just like Vita Vea. Well, Vita Vea is a different kind of monster, but these guys are both beasts. I think that also means more pressure on Jackson Dart to roll out of the pocket there, which I think is going to induce more runs for Jackson Dart. So again, this guy can get this in 2 runs, guys. Don't freak out. This could be an end game situation. This is one of those props where if this game is even remotely competitive, great. If they're behind, great. If the game is competitive down the stretch, great. He's going to run for first downs on third. I love this spot a lot for Jackson Dart, over 41.5 rushing yards here. Also, let me show you this real quick on the Outlier Research tool you'll see for Jackson Dart. Gone over this line in 3 of his last 5 games. Again, against the rush here, the Eagles ranked 21st in the NFL, but against quarterbacks, 29th, so they're really not good against quarterbacks. They're not doing a very good job of holding them down. Jackson, 54, 55, and 58 yards against the Chargers, the Saints, and the Eagles last. Again, Denver game, he didn't have to run much. If you guys remember, there wasn't a lot of running needed in that game. So if he gets loose here today, I think Darius Slay forced him to have some bad options deep, which is going to cause him to tuck and run a little bit more. I think Jalen Carter forced him to run a little bit more. This is actually set wrong, by the way. It's supposed to be for 41 and a half, which doesn't really change anything here. But as you can see, we are taking Jackson Dart on the ground over 41.5 rushing yards for play number 2. I do think this line gets juiced up a little bit. I think some people are going to find this line throughout the day. They'll probably see it at maybe 42 and a half by the time the game starts, maybe 43. So that's my take on that. Play number 3, we're taking Bijan Robinson over 38.5 receiving yards, not rushing yards, but receiving yards in this one, okay? I know you're not going to see that in a lot of places, but I'm going to explain to you why. Now, the Dolphins will travel to take on the Falcons at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The point total on this one is 44, and those ugly Dolphins are 7-point underdogs. Those guys look really, really bad right now. Guys, Drake London and Tyler Algier are both questionable for this game. So Drake London and Algier are both questionable. Michael Penix is also questionable, will most likely not play, leaving Kirk Cousins to man the helm. Again, you're probably not going to see Penix in this game. You're going to see Kirk Cousins. Now, Bijan has gone well over this line in 4 of his last 6 games this season. Now, we know the Dolphins' defense is absolutely abysmal, giving up the most rushing yards on the ground to running backs. So a lot of people are going to go for the running backs, the rush yards here, I should say. Guys, we think Bijan's rush yard is just a little too rich. It's just a little too rich, and I just don't think the Dolphins are going to fall over and get destroyed. I could be wrong. They're really bad, but It's a dome. I can see Tua getting right in a dome game. I guess inside game. I see it going right a little bit more for the Dolphins. I think it's more competitive, which is why I kind of like Bijan to be in the receiving side of things. Look, the Dolphins may even lead this game for a minute. Do I think it happens long? Probably not, but it could very well happen. And check this out. Listen, we love the receiving prop with Cousins checking it down. So Kirk Cousins, he's not immobile. You're not going to see him run at all. There's going to be no moving like you're going to see with Michael Penix, but you will see the ball being passed quicker, quick check downs. If he gets in any kind of pressure, he's going to look to his left or to his right and, check it down to Bijan Robinson, who is probably going to be the most, ample target here, because remember, Jake London leads the team with 32% on the target share. So Bijan's the number 2 receiver here on this team with a 20% of the team's target share. Drake London leads the team with 32%, but we think Drake London might sit in this game. So he's been a late addition to the injury report, and usually when you see a player a late addition to the injury report, oftentimes that means they're probably not going to go. Keep that in mind if you guys are sports bettors wanting to improve and get better. That's a little tip for you guys. If you see a player that's a late addition to the injury report, more times than not, that player is not going to play, especially in NBA and NFL. So just keep that in mind. A little bit different if it happens earlier in the week, but if it happens this close to the game time, not a good sign for Drake London. I think he sits this game, which leaves Bijan Robinson to be the top receiver in this game. I know it sounds crazy, but let me show you this real quick. Bijan Robinson over here, Outlier Research Tool. He's got all these lines, and he's got on this line in every single one of these games here. As you can see, actually, I have this wrong. I'm sorry, guys. I did that wrong, which actually helps our point here a little bit here. So we actually got it at 38.5 is where we got his line at on Dabble, which is a yard lower than everywhere else. We actually got over 5 his last 6 games, including this game in Carolina. So he's done it every single game. But the kickers here are this. Let me show you guys something pretty cool over here. So the matchup with the Dolphins, you can see rushing yards. But look at the running back receiving yards. Receiving yards to the Dolphins. These running backs that catch the ball are just thrashing the Miami Dolphins. 27th in the NFL. And Algier might not be in this game. So if he's limited or not in this game, that's more opportunities for Bijan Robinson. Plus, you take Drake London out of it. Look at this down here. Look at the targets per game, right? Targets per game. 8 targets. 6 receptions on 8 targets against San Francisco. 8 targets. 6 receptions on 8 targets again against the Bills. 4 receptions on 5 targets. 5 receptions on 6 targets. So you're seeing he's averaging 6.5 targets a game. And if you look at the receiving yards he's averaging per game, it's pretty damn beautiful too. He's averaging, where's our average here on that? Oh, also, here's what I want to show you guys. Where'd it go here? Check this out. Yards after the catch. This is crazy. Look at the yards after the catch. I don't even think I've ever seen this before. He's averaging 59.8 yards after the catch. So he's just taking these balls and ripping, and no one's getting near him. He's breaking tackles. Longest reception is 32.8 yards. This dude is just absolutely unbelievable. I think the Dolphins defense is in for a horrible day on their side, and a really, really fun day for Bijan Robinson and company. I think Bijan and Kirk connect a lot in the passing game, so I'm going to take Bijan Robinson over on the receiving yards when everyone else in the industry is taking him over on his rushing yards, which seem very high, by the way, for play number 3. As you can see with Bijan right here, I also want to point out this real quick. You can see target share, 32% goes to Drake London, who I don't think is going to play today. We'll see. It's questionable. We'll see. But 19.8%, 20% goes to Bijan Robinson, 39 receptions on the year. He's got more than their tight end, Kyle Pitts, who would be the next in line. If Drake sits, you're going to see a lot of Bijan and Kyle Pitts, in my opinion, in this game. We love Bijan Robinson. We're taking him over 38.5 receiving yards for play number 3, and we're not looking back. Play number 4, we're going to go with one of our favorite plays of the day, Courtland Sutton, over 61.5 receiving yards. Now, Courtland Sutton is one of our guys. You guys know that, especially if you're in VIB and NFL Pass. He does a lot for us a lot of times. Check it out. The Cowboys will be traveling to take on the Broncos at 4:25 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and that's going to be the only late game on this slate. All the rest of these are early games, so we'll be waiting to sweat Courtland together if everything else works out. If for some reason these go south, as long as you guys get the light goal up, we'll probably give you guys another play for the afternoon game. So get the light goal up. Don't slack on this today, guys. You don't want to slack on this one. Here's the deal. The point total in this game is 51, which is the highest of the entire slate, and the Cowboys are 3-point underdogs. Now, Sutton has gone over this line in 4 of his last 7 games this season, missing week 1 by only a hook. So 0.5 he missed by 1. Would have had 5 of 6. Today he faces an absolutely horrendous Cowboys pass defense in a game with the highest point total on today's slate. Now, the Cowboys rank 31st in the NFL when it comes to receiving yards allowed, but wait, there's more. Cowboys top corner Trayvon Diggs is out this game with a concussion. Guys, this should be a show for Courtland Sutton. Listen, the Cowboys can't defend anything whatsoever anyways in terms of receiving downfield. But now you're taking away Trayvon Diggs with a concussion. These guys are in really bad shape. These guys have a bunch of trash corners. They're going to get ripped on all game long. I think Nix is going to be able to sling the ball, pretty freely in this game. We expect his number one receiver, Courtland Sutton here, to clearly surpass this line. In fact, if I'm going to be very blunt with you guys, In the VIP and NFL full season pass, we are probably going to have a couple of juice lines on Sutton, and I will probably ladder Courtland Sutton up to 100 yards in today's game. That is how comfortable I feel with this play. 61.5 yards against a terrible Cowboys defense at home in elevation against a team that cannot stop anyone through the air. This line is absolutely broken. It should not be 61.5, maybe 68.5 or 70. This is craziness. I think he goes over this with ease today. Courtland Sutton over 61.5 receiving yards, play number 4. Look at Courtland over here. As you can see, he's gone over every single game. Now, if we actually break this line down to how it's supposed to be, yeah, look, he only missed this one by 0.5. So he almost went over 5 of 7 games. Love that about Courtland over here. I'm also going to show you guys this real quick. As you can see, Dallas, whether you're looking at overall or wide receivers, they rank absolutely terribly. They cannot slow down wide receivers. And as you can see down here, Courtland Sutton clearly has the number 1 target share on this team. It's not really close with the percentage share, but more importantly, almost all of the number 1 receivers go over these guys without any problem, as you can see right here. So I think we're going to be in for a really good spot here today for Courtland Sutton. This, guys, you can play some Cowboys if you want to have some fun on the other side of this, if you're playing like DFS or some other prop bets. But for this play, it's Courtland Sutton to the moon. I think he's going to have a great game today. Which reminds me, Bo Nix probably has a pretty good game too. Pairing him with Sutton, that might work if you're a DFS player. But for now, here's our play number 1 today. We are taking the risky play, Dallas Goedert, over 51.5 receiving yards for play number 1. We're taking Jackson Dart on the other side for over 41.5 rushing yards. Then down here in the Atlanta game, we're taking Bijan Robinson over 38.5 receiving yards against those abysmal Miami Dolphins. And we're taking Courtland Sutton over 61.5 receiving yards against that treacherously horrible Dallas Cowboys secondary, okay? We love this play for play number 1. Remember, guys, if you don't have Dabble yet and you want to run this play for just $5 because you're brand new, all you got to do is go to the description of the video, click on that very top link, Dabble. Make sure the code says in the green. Deposit just $5 over there. They're going to give you 25 free, giving you $30 against that 10x there for a chance to win 300, and it only cost you $5. By the way, guys, if you're not on Dabble yet, take this second, pause the video, and go sign up for Dabble, or wait till the end and sign up for Dabble. Guys, first off, we win so much money on Dabble, it's not even funny. Not to mention, we have a lot of fun on Dabble. You can follow us over here. You can copy our plays. We can copy your plays. You can get boosted plays on Thursday with the Rocket promo. And on every single play, every single day, we have a chat box here on every play, so we can chat, chop it up, and communicate with you guys, our players. Every single day, you guys can ask us questions. We can chop it up. Football Sunday is one of the best days to do that because we have all day. Everyone's kind of around. No one's coming back from work late. Everyone, well, most people, anyways, are able to kind of enjoy the Sunday and watch the game. So we have a lot of fun in the chat. Hop in there, say hello to us, chop it up with us. Show us some of your favorite picks for the day and whatever. As long as you guys are having a good time being positive here, we want you guys all the time over here. So get Dabble, join the squad. Let's get on to play number 2. It's going to be a 2-man anytime touchdown play, and it's going to be both tight ends today. And again, it's National Tight Ends Day, guys, so you can use all the tight ends you want. We're not going to be too crazy on that, but we're going to have plenty of bets over here. If you guys are in a VIP or NFL full season pass, we'll have plenty of those tight end plays available. As it is, we're already very good with those. Let's get into it. Play number 1, we're taking Dalton Schultz here. We're taking Dalton Schultz for an anytime touchdown in this game. Sorry, guys, let me get some water. Hold on. All right, so Dalton Schultz for an anytime touchdown. Now, the Texans are going to be without their top receiver, Nico Collins, in this game. So we expect this game to be to offer plenty of work for Dalton Schultz here, who would probably end up being the number 1 receiver in this game. Going to be Dalton Schultz more than likely. Now, while he hasn't scored once this season, again, no times, gotten close a couple times for us, but has not gotten in the end zone, he has gotten 12 red zone targets in the last 2 weeks alone. 5 in one game, 7 in the other. That's a lot of red zone targets to not get in the end zone. I think things change up here today. I think Dalton Schultz finds the end zone for Nationals Tight Ends Day for play number 1. Play number 2, going back to our guy, Dallas Goedert, of course. Now, Dallas Goedert, completely different situation. Dallas, on the other hand, has been a touchdown scoring machine. In fact, this guy might have more touchdowns than Saquon Barkley. I got to check that. But this guy's got 5 touchdowns in the last 6 games of the season and a multi-touchdown game against the Bucs. Two TDs in that game. We love Dallas to score today. He's in a lot of our plays most weeks. He scores a lot for us. If you want to take a look real quick, Dallas Goedert, go to the touchdown prop right here. Go to 2025. Bingo. Missed first game against the Dallas, but look at this. Scored against the Rams, scored twice against the Bucs, scored against Denver, scored against the Giants, didn't score against Minnesota, but you saw that weird-ass game. Actually, I'm taking back. That was the game A.J. Brown went off. A.J. Brown and Devonta Smith went off. So that was a receiver duo on that one. All these other games, he scored touchdowns. I think we're in a really, 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 really good spot for these guys today. And we're going to go ahead and rock and roll with these 2 players for the anytime touchdown play for National Tight Ends Day. Almost a 5X here over here on Chalkboard. It was the best payout. We had a couple that were like 3.7. Prize Picks was trash. What was the other one? Underdog was blah. Even Sleeper was a little bit lower at 4.4, something like that. So we went with Chalkboard with the 4.84. By all means, shop the market. Find the app that works the best for you guys. But again, you're going to probably want to do it on Chalkboard. Chalkboard's the way. So that's play number 2. We love play number 1 over here, our favorite play of the day. A little bit more risky with the 4-man, but our favorite play for sure. Play number 2, we love it for National Tight Ends Day. Let me show you guys one thing before I get you out of here. Very, very important. If you guys are new here, check this out. I'll make it brief. We've already went over the plan, so this is super quick. If you guys want to support the channel, if you just want some bonus funds or some promo funds and you're new here, click these links right here. And when you do that, make sure you use the code in the green. When you use code in the green and make those first deposits, we get a small kickback, guys. So that's like supporting our channel here. That's why we have these free pick videos. As long as you guys are clicking these links right here, we'll have these free pick videos for you guys. Again, we've got we're very blessed to have a very, very large paid player group here. So we're good to go even without videos. But we're gonna, like we told you guys in many videos before, we're gonna keep the free pick videos going. In return, make sure you guys click these links and like the video. That's all we ask, okay? Remember, our username our name here on YouTube is In the Green DFS. We do have a second YouTube channel. It's called In the Green DFS Picks. Make sure you subscribe over there. You're not gonna want to miss some of the things we have coming out. Plus, it's a great backup option in case anything ever happens here to our videos. And on Instagram, you can find our wins from the day before every day. Just click on Instagram and check out the wins from the day before. And of course, guys, remember, if you like our video, subscribe to our channel and comment below. You too will have a chance to win a free week of VIP in every single video. Guys, I hope you guys have a wonderful Sunday today. We're looking to have a nice day for the free plan players. We got 2 free plays for you here. We probably won't have any NBA free plays, but we will have plenty of NBA options, even on a short slate for our NBA full season pass players over here and for our VIP players over here. And of course, as you guys know, football Sunday, NFL takes the cake on Sunday. We're going to go heavy here. We're going to have a good day here today in the NFL full season pass and VIP. We've been really good overall. We've won in week 4, 5, 6, and 7 for the NFL. Like we told you guys we do every year. So we're way ahead for the NFL. Looking to make week 8 a big one coming off that ugly Thursday blowout game. So everybody have a wonderful Sunday today. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all. And let's keep on cashing.